Y'all already know, man. Having my evening J. Man, I've been relaxing for the weekend. Um, I got to take a little break from, man, when you handling business, man, it really ain't no breaks with it. But every once in a while, you gotta dedicate at least 2 to 3 days off to yourself. Uh, Still being able to take care of business passively, without, just having your mind cluttered with a bunch of shit. And that's what basically my mind has been cluttered with, a bunch of shit. So I got to take a little break. We right back up. We right back up and grinding by tomorrow morning. So let to just make a little bit. Well, not even a bit, nigga. This alive. Y'all know how it go. I wanted to knock one of these out before I finished the night off and forgot about it. Uh, Man, I see my video. One of my recent little shorts and shit is popping right now. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, man. It's something about these little niggas around here. It's something about these little niggas in this area. And I call them little niggas not because of age or what they look like physically. I call them little niggas because of mindset. These niggas' mindsets is this. These niggas' thoughts. Uh, uh, the scale of these niggas' thoughts. Nigga, the complexity of these niggas' thoughts is this big. So that's why I call these goofy niggas around here little niggas. And a lot of these niggas is older than me. I told you, any nigga born after 1990, these niggas don't want no money out here. What's going on, brother, man? What's going on? Yeah, man, these niggas don't want no money out here, though. Let me roll down this window. It's getting hot. Yeah, none of these niggas want no money. All these niggas want to be gang-ganging, shooting at the ops, doing all of this shit, riding around with a group of 5 niggas in the car, and none of them 5 niggas got $75 between them. Man, yeah, shit is it's crazy. That's why I like to make fun of it. I don't really tread lightly when I'm speaking on niggas like this, because what can a nigga with no money honestly do? And I'm talking about, again, nigga, all the motherfucking gang members. If you 30 and gang banging, nigga, something wrong. Especially if you ain't got no money. A lot of these niggas gang bang, stand in front of the store, nigga, listen to a bunch of gangsta ass music, and ain't none of them got $20 on them. None of them. They all begging to go get a dime together. They begging for loose cigarettes. Man, I like to clown these kinds of niggas, cause these niggas' minds is just fucked up. These niggas' minds is fucked up, and you're not gonna get nowhere. You ain't gonna be able to have no type of change if we still talking to these niggas lightly. I told my brother this. One of my older brothers this maybe about had to be like 3-4 years ago. One night we in the crib, man, and one of my mans did some dumb shit. One of my mans did some dumb shit. So he was in the real shit though, that's what I'm saying. Man, these people set themselves up for failure. But hold on, let me get back to my story though. Yeah, man, one of my mans had did some dumb shit. And my older brother was in there trying to talk to him, like he was just a regular little kid. And I had to tell him, like, nah, man, you gotta get to let this little nigga get fucked up. Because if he don't get fucked up, he gonna keep on doing dumb shit. And the dumber and dumber shit you're gonna do, eventually you're gonna start getting hurt for it. Nigga, yeah, so that just goes to show, nigga, I've been thinking like this. But hold on, let me get back to what he said. People get mad when drill rappers die, but they set them up for failure. Word. People set themselves up for failure out here. People set themselves up for failure because they chasing something. Most of these niggas that's out here trying to gang and shoot them up, bang, they trying to prove something, not only to themselves, but to the world. Most of these people grew up in environments where they couldn't really be themselves or express themselves. That's why they got to start shooting at everything. Because a person who can't express himself is either going to lash it out through fighting or through shooting. I was one of them ones who thought it was cool to lash it out through fighting. Nigga, man, my dad had to tell me, man, that shit corny. It's corny. If you cannot express your emotions and you only feel like you got to fight, that shit corny. Man, I put my head down in shame. I'm like, damn, I thought this nigga was going to be like, yeah, I fuck with that, son. Go beat these niggas up. Man, my pops told me the opposite. So this is why I get out here and I say the shit that I say, because not a lot of people grow up with that kind of teaching. Nigga, it's very important. We see where the world is at right now. All these niggas is killing each other over shit that they said. A lot of these beefs that go on in the streets, a lot of these beefs, because trust me, I know the people that are in some of these beefs, and these beefs are not over anything that is worth a person losing their life over. There are niggas right now who are dead and never gonna come back from this earth over something that a nigga said. You don't want to be the nigga who dies over an emotion. Let me repeat this, people. You do not want to be the person who dies or gives up their freedom over an emotion or over how you felt in the moment. This is what people don't realize. The part of your brain that controls emotions, just any type of feelings, nigga, that's the smallest part of your brain. It's the smallest piece of your brain. I forgot exactly what piece is called. I'm smoking right now. Nigga, but it's the smallest part of your brain. So if you can get tricked by literally a 0.1% of your brain, nigga, you got to be a fool. That's what I think about at the end of the day. When somebody says something that make me want to be like, man, I'm going to slap the shit out this nigga. What I say to myself is, do you want to be the nigga who died because a nigga said something to you? And I start to feel like a motherfucking fool. So, man, yeah, that's why I say the shit that I say. Cause nigga, it's gonna sound harsh, but nigga, when you make it to 25 and you get to live past them 10 years while your friends was dying, nigga, you gonna be able to say like, oh shit, this nigga wasn't wrong. Nigga, that's what real tough love is. People took the phrase tough love and started abusing their kids. Tough love is not abusing your children, people. Tough love is telling your kid the shit that you know they gotta hear, but it's the hardest shit of the world. Nigga, when I was a kid, one day, my assistant principal in 6th grade tried to frame me for a food fight. Man, she said I was in there throwing raisins at. Now look, let me tell you guys something. I really did do the food fight, but she didn't have proof that I did it. And she said that I was in there throwing raisins. Now, you know what I thought when I walked into that office? I said, wait a second, let me bring the raisins because my dad knows I don't like raisins. This bitch gonna say, and Mr. Rothmiller, he brought the raisins down here that he threw in the lunchroom. Man, I lost it in that motherfucking. I lost it in that office. Man, I lost it. And let me come back to show you niggas. This is where the teaching. I keep trying to tell you, I was grounded to respect black women. So the reason why I talk the way that I talk is because I saw some shit. But nigga, my dad put, the first thing my dad said to me when I got on that phone, he said, we yelling at black women now? And that nigga just said, I'll see you when you get home. This nigga didn't whoop my ass or nothing. That nigga made me do 500 push-ups. I did 500 motherfucker. Boy, that was the worst punishment in my life. But you want to know what he told me when he let me get up from them push-ups and, just sit down in the crib? This nigga told me, not exactly word for word, but I remember he said something along the lines of, stop trying to be out here and stop trying to blend in with these snakes like you a bad kid, because you're not. And when I heard that shit, I thought he was just talking some shit to me. I'm like, man, fuck you. Man, who you think you is? But, man, now that I'm older and I think about it, he was literally telling me what I was. You're not one of these bad kids. You're not one of these people out here who ain't got no guidance. So stop trying to act like it. Because now you're getting the repercussions of a bad kid knowing you didn't do some shit. That's basically what my pops was teaching me. So that's why, nigga, I get out here. Yeah, you gotta say some shit that's harsh that make a nigga want to turn that shit off and be like, fuck that nigga, man. Niggas only say that shit when it hit them. If a nigga just talking some bullshit, if you know a nigga just lying, you just gonna turn that shit off and be like, man, this nigga don't know what he talking about. But when niggas say some shit that make you want to get on here and start commenting like, man, fuck you, man, who the fuck you think you is? Nigga, that's because I done hit you somewhere. You know the phrase, a hit dog always gonna holler? A hit dog sure is gonna holler, my nigga. So I just throw a bunch of shit out there. Majority of the shit I'm talking about, I didn't really experience it, my nigga. Nigga, one, I know is good talking points. And two, I know people who actually went through the shit that I speak on. Man, yeah, so that's why I speak on it. And I be like, yeah, man, you niggas is crazy. So yeah, don't try to come to me talking about we black this and we black that. Man, fuck all that. Fix the households first. Until the households get fixed, I don't want to hear this we black shit and we got to stand together, because the families ain't staying together. So if the family not staying together, how the fuck is the race going to stay together, my nigga? Come on, fam. Look, and I tell niggas all the time. This is me when I'm smoking. Y'all have never seen me get on here while I'm sober. I get on here and dumb this shit down so niggas can understand what I'm saying. I'm not just a nigga getting on here who don't know what the fuck he talking about. I try to tell you niggas, I was studying psychology at 15 years old. That's why I keep trying to tell you. That's when I dissociated from the black community. When I realized, man, our community fucked up. Nigga, majority of the people in my life I know got mental health issues, deep mental health issues. When I was reading that shit and I started thinking about people in my everyday life, I'm like, damn, this shit is crazy. I'm reading about shit that I only think white people go through. And then I'm thinking about my brother. Well, not my literal brother, but you know, black. You know how we say we black, that's my brother. Man, I'm thinking about one of my friends from up the street. I'm thinking about some distant family members that I know. Man, when I started noticing all of this shit, I'm like, hell no. I'm not riding with this we black shit. Because nigga, black people don't want to work on their problems. Black people want to hide their family secrets. Black people want to hide all the bad shit that goes on in our neighborhood and pick on everything that goes on outside. If a police officer shoot a black nigga, 10,000 black people gonna riot. But if a gang banging nigga shoot a kid in the neighborhood, nobody's gonna say nothing, my nigga. I seen it happen in my own hood. It happened in my own hood. And about the summer of 2020, this nigga in my neighborhood was shooting at a nigga on my street. He missed the nigga he was shooting at, and he shot a 10-year-old kid. Not only did he shoot a 10-year-old kid, he snitched on his gang members. Guess what these niggas did in the hood? They celebrated him. But George Floyd died. Niggas was ready to tear up the motherfucking streets. Why are we crying over a goddamn... Yeah, come on, my nigga. We cry over niggas we not supposed to be crying over. Everybody knows George Floyd was doing dope. George Floyd was a fucking crackhead. So we crying over crackheads, but we don't cry over the 10-year-old who gets shot in the hood. That's why I say, fuck the black community, man. The black community is bullshit. And I came up from a nigga teaching me black power. I keep trying to tell you niggas, we had to get read the autobiography of Malcolm X, nigga. I was 6, 7 years old. Not even trying to be funny, my nigga. Not even trying to be funny. I was literally 6 or 7 years old. My dad would read us that motherfucking book and have us answering questions. I used to go to school Black Power Fist. I keep trying to tell you niggas, I got in trouble for selling a white kid a Black Power Fist in 2nd grade for $5. They did with Rodney King. Come on, my nigga. Rodney King was smoking PCP. Look, man, we rioted over Rodney King smoking PCP, but nobody rioted over the kids who get shot in the hood. This is what I'm trying to say, man. We worry about the wrong shit. I don't give a fuck about a white man killing a black man when it's 5 black people I know that killed 10 black people. If it's more black people in the hood who kill more black people than white people, nigga, I don't want to hear nobody talking about we gotta go riot, Black Lives Matter. Black lives do not matter in the black community, nigga. It's a no snitching rule. If Black Lives mattered, no snitching would not be a rule. No snitching is a rule because black lives don't matter. It does not matter that a nigga shot your friend on the block and you saw it. They dare you to say something. Black lives evidently don't matter, my nigga. What are we promoting our music? Killing, destruction, nigga, sell dope to your friend's mama, sell dope to the girl on the block who you know. Man, come on, this is what the community promotes, my nigga. So, yeah, man, kill it with all that black power shit. But, man, yeah, I see my video was clapping. A couple of my little shorts is clapping. Man, because the shit that I'm talking about in there. And I ain't getting too many bad reactions. It's a few bad reactions. Niggas might call me a coon every once in a while. But, hey, you got to risk that. Nigga, because again, man, we got to speak on these issues, and we keep on trying to suppress these issues and blame it on everybody else. Donald Trump. Man, I don't give a fuck about what Donald Trump is doing. It's niggas in their own family doing way worse shit than what Donald Trump is doing. So don't tell me about no goddamn Donald Trump, my nigga. Nigga, yeah, go, what's the word I'm looking for? Go confront the child molester that you know been molesting these kids for the last 20 years, my nigga. Don't nobody want to do this shit, though. But we want to worry about Donald Trump. We got to go on strike from November 20. 25th to December 2nd so we can still celebrate the white man's holiday, Christmas. This is why I say it's bullshit. None of this shit that these people are doing matters, my nigga. Huey P. Newton and them niggas was marching with guns and getting laws changed. You niggas is out here crumping in front of the officers who are shooting you on TV, and y'all keep on getting shot. I'm trying to show you niggas, the shit that we do and the shit that we think matters, it don't matter, my nigga. It doesn't matter. The things that matter are going on in the household. The things that matter are going on in the mirror. Nigga, if you want to work on it, the first thing I learned, because I used to have a savior complex. A savior complex is where you feel like you need to just save people. For real. Impacting the youth. Man, I see 40-year-olds trying to dress like Lil Durk, banging King Von. Look. If you see any 40-year-olds listening to King Von, wearing the skinny jeans, trying to dress like he's 20 years old, man, something's off. And when I say skinny jeans, you know when you see an old head with some skinny jeans that you know he shouldn't be wearing. You look at him like, I wouldn't even wear those and I'm young. You ever see an old person with some shit with a shirt on that you like, man, I wouldn't even wear that if my favorite relative bought it for me, because it's just not drip. That's what I'm saying. That's how much this shit impacts people. Man, I be joking about this shit now because I'm older and my brain is a little bit more developed, and I know I was just a little loose screw back in the day before I knew myself. Nigga, after I watched State Property with Beanie Siegel and the Jay-Z movie, man, I was trying to start me a little gang in 7th grade. I never went about it because I was always taught, man, gangs is for suckers. So by the time it came down to start school, I didn't really want to go for that shit. But man, nigga, this is what movies and shit do. Man, when I watched the motherfucking... It's just crazy how music and how shit really impacts you, my nigga. I really used to think you're supposed to swing on a nigga if he look at you the wrong way. Nigga, you gotta think. I tried to fight my motherfucking dad at 13. I mean, I do it immediately not to do it, yo. This nigga when I saw that nigga put them Jordan 9s on and he ain't do no talking, oh, I knew. I was praying he ain't grabbed me up. Yo, I walking into the back of my crib, because it's a gate when you would go to the back door. Man, I walked in that motherfucking back, tried to walk down that motherfucking back patch. This nigga popped out like Jason. That nigga grabbed me by my shoulder and said, you really want to do this or you want to talk it out? I chose the latter. I want to talk it out. I don't want to do no fighting. Nigga, because nigga, you really got to be, you got to be crazy in the head to really like listen to the shit that these niggas promote. But you really don't got to be crazy. Nigga, when you a kid, my nigga, your brain picks up on the shit that it hears and sees. The shit that you do, the things that influence your behavior come off of the things that you see around you. The reason why I speak the way that I speak. That's what I'm saying. But what was I just about to say? Oh yeah, nigga, the reason why I speak the way that I speak, when I came up, I keep trying to tell you niggas, I didn't know my dad was in the streets. You couldn't get me to believe my dad was in the streets. I really thought my dad was like a nerd for so long in my life, because my dad wore work clothes. My dad had us reading, learning. At least 2 hours out the day, we was watching videos, answering questions, reading articles. We was doing all of this shit, nigga, to instill thought, my nigga, learning how to think for yourself. Man, so yeah, this is the reason why I talk the way that I talk. That's why I say a lot of these niggas act the way that they act because of what they saw. A lot of these niggas seen niggas who was proudly gangbanging in front of the children. Nigga, you ain't supposed to be repping. It's shit you don't do in front of kids, nigga. You don't sag in front of kids. You ain't supposed to cuss in front of kids. It's a whole lot of shit you're not supposed to do in front of kids, my nigga. Especially throwing up no motherfucking gang signs and nigga, letting them hold the scrap. Talking, y'all seen Menace to Society? Nigga, that shit happens in hoods. Nigga, I was taught gun safety. There's a difference. When I was learning how to shoot guns, I went to the shooting range. I was taught trigger discipline. Never touch that trigger unless you're intending to shoot the gun. Even if you just fucking around with a toy gun. Nigga, there are things that you're supposed to be taught as a kid, nigga, that mold you into the person that you're going to be. So that's why the people that you see around here, nigga, the world that we in right now, it ain't for people like us. Cause man, we was brought up with actual discipline. We was brought up with values. Nigga, man, my pop say this shit to me all the time. I just said this in the live the other day. That nigga told me one day, he was like, man, I kind of fucked up because I raised you niggas for a world that don't exist no more. That nigga told me, man, I fucked up because I raised y'all for a world that don't exist no more, man. When that nigga told me that shit, I was like, that's some real ass shit. Because every value that I have, my nigga, loyalty, respect, stand on your word. If you say something, do it. If you say it, you mean it. Nigga, none of that shit matters now. It's way better for you to be a piece of shit out here than for you to be an actual good person. The reason why we stay being a good person, nigga, because any man of God, my nigga, you gonna be a good person regardless, my nigga. You don't do it for what you get. When you're being good and you're constantly being a good person, you're gonna get shit. Shit is gonna come to you. God rewards the people doing his work. Nigga, the people out here committing all of these, that's why these killer niggas, the King Vons, all of these niggas don't last. The YBC duels, they don't last because none of these niggas are doing anything good. You cannot just sow evil into the world. You cannot be out here just killing and doing all of this shit and think it's not gonna come back to you. The Bible says you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. That's why I talk crazy, because nigga, in real life, nigga, I don't do nothing that's worthy of me getting killed. There's nothing that is worthy of me. There's nothing that I do in real life that would make God say, yeah, I got to cut your water off. There's nothing I do. Nigga, all the things I do in real life, man, I'm out here. I ain't even gonna, I hate being one of them niggas because everybody say, man, I just try to do good for people, man. These niggas do not trying to be doing good for people. These people do good for people with the intentions of having good done for them. That is not the same thing as just doing something out the kindness of your heart. Nigga, the other night, I asked a homeless man for a light so I could light up my blunt while I was waiting for my Uber ride. I gave that nigga a $20 bill, didn't even think about it. I had a pocket full of 20s. I had some ones in there, nigga, but I just gave him a 20. I didn't record that shit. I didn't post to Instagram and record him like, yeah, yo, I just gave you this 20. Shout out Mary Mills and promote my mixtape, nigga, nigga, because that's not what I do. I don't do this shit for that. So, like I said, nigga, anytime I get something that comes my way, nigga, I'm not gonna. I don't know. But I don't know where I'm going. Like I said, I'm smoking, man. I'm getting a little fucked up. I just wanted to knock out a live video tonight before I get back to business, because now I got to start managing all of my social media accounts. So, Ricky Dynamite got Mary Mills Topics, Shit Talkers ENT. We got a Ricky Dynamite fan page. So we got all of these shits a nigga got to run. We got some new shit in the works. I'm not speaking on it yet because I'm not 100% sure. But just know, if the shit does come through, Ricky D is about to be way more established than this little YouTube shit. I'm telling you, man. I'm hoping. I'm praying it all comes through though. Man, we've been handling the things we got to handle. We've been knocking out the work. We've been, dedicating ourselves, like I said, putting time aside to really handle everything that really got to be knocked out. So, like I said, I'll probably try to be on here at least once, maybe at least once a week. Because I got some tracks I got to do. People were sending me tracks for the last couple of days to knock them out. I have not responded to none of them niggas because, man, I needed a little 3-day break. I just dropped the mixtape. The mixtape was done on September 30th. I just looked at the dates. All those songs were done in September. So I was just holding it, promoting, shooting videos, like I said, meeting people, doing all of this shit. Like I said, I had to ride up to New York. I took the bus up there. Man, there was a whole lot of shit I was knocking out. So I really didn't have time to be fucking around with Ricky D. But like I said, we got some shit going on with Ricky D. So now we got to intertwine all of this shit. I got the merch on the way. We got a lot of stuff in the works right now. So I've been really, 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 really fucking busy. But it's not a bad busy. It's when you're busy doing the things that you want to do because you know the results that it's going to have, man, it feels great. So being like a busy rapper and being a busy YouTuber and just content creator all around, man, it's not bad. It's just, man, you get tired because at the end of the day, man, we still human. But and then I got real life relationships to still deal with. Got friends I still got to spend time with, family I still got to spend time. All of this shit intertwined. So, man, I have been the man behind all of the characters has been really busy, my nigga. So, but yeah, that's why I'm just fucking around on here. Well, we've been going 24 minutes right here. I think I just did a live the other day that was like 40 something minutes. I don't even know if that uploaded yet. These shits be taking hella long to upload. That's the one thing I don't like about this shit. I gotta hire. Man, I ain't even gonna hire nobody. We gotta get we gotta get a team together. I gotta get somebody to not only do the clips, just I need somebody else with this Ricky D account so they can upload the videos, because I have a lot of videos that are still just sitting because I had them private from over the summer and all of that. I was supposed to go to upstate New York for some shit, so I recorded a whole bunch of videos in like July and June, and a nigga never released them shit. So yeah, it's a whole lot of shit, man. We trying to get a lot. We trying to get everything established, but trust me, man, none of the work we do right now is for nothing. None of this shit is for nothing. That's all Ricky D can say. We got the Ricky D TV. That's all I'm gonna say. Ricky D TV. We got Ricky D TV. The merch is coming out pretty soon. We gonna try to we getting the shirts in. I want to get the hoodies, because it's hoodie season, jacket season. I'm trying to get me some varsity jackets. I'm trying to get them varsity jackets. If you know what a varsity jacket look like, boy, I'm trying to get me some varsity jackets with my motherfucking merch on. Boy, we finna get this money. That's what we trying to do. So trust me, boy. All the people who are around, man, all the people in my circle, trust me. All the people in my circle, they going, this shit ain't for nothing. That's why a nigga been busy. Don't think I'm not doing certain things for a reason. For no reason. I'm doing it all for a reason, man. It's friends, family I ain't got to spend time with lately because I've been up here working. I just had to send cause I gotta write shit down now. I gotta do all of this. I got another mixtape about to come out in maybe about 2 weeks. Actually, all those songs is recorded. It's the throwaway tape. I just gotta get cover art and all of this shit done. Maybe shoot like 2 videos. But yeah. It's a whole lot niggas got going on. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm finna jump off of here in like 2 more minutes. But let me just say this to all the young niggas watching this, man. To all the young niggas watching this, man, my uncle told me, you gotta map out your blueprint. And I used to take it as a joke because he got a song where it's called Map Out Your Blueprint. And the way he be rapping is funny and shit. He be doing little shit. But nigga, seriously, if you a young nigga watching this shit, if you see any of the clips that's gonna be uploaded from any of my channels, my nigga, map out what it is that you want to do. Even if you don't know what it is, nigga, I'm trying everything. You see, I'm rapping, I'm YouTubing, nigga, we doing everything. I fake engineer music on the side. I do a whole lot of shit. Nigga, I'm still going to trade school to get the electrician's license. So, point is, man, you can't limit yourself with whatever it is that you're doing. Man, life is about it, man. Life is going to be a fucking roller coaster. I can tell you this from experience. Life has been so far up and down. Up and down. There are periods where you're going to be super up. Life is great. You're enjoying it. There's nothing that could go wrong. The air smells fresh. And then there's going to be moments where you're down. And it's the total opposite of a great day. Shit is fucked up. I'm telling you, man, I went through a rough depression for a long time, and I didn't even know I was depressed. That's why at 15, when I started reading psychology and I was able to understand what I was going through, that shit helped me out a lot. So, man, and them talks with my father, I'm telling you, man, them talks with my father and God, those was the only 2 things that I needed. And then, man, when my father went to jail, I keep trying to tell you niggas, I found God by accident. I didn't know I was talking to God on them back porch. When I used to go to that back porch and I was out there smoking my blunt and I'm crying, confessing everything about myself and my life that I just don't like, I didn't know I was talking to God. I didn't know that was God giving me them comforting thoughts, them comforting solutions to take away that anxiety. I didn't know that's who I was talking to. That me and my dad, we started reading that Bible together, and that's when I realized who I was talking to. I was like, oh shit, you gotta think, I was taught as a kid, Jesus was not real. This is what I was taught. Man, when my dad told me, man, you got to start reading that Bible, I was looking at this nigga a little crazy. Like, are you forgetting what you told me? But I had to think about it. If this nigga's telling me to get into that Bible, it's got to be something about it. Because, nigga, we was firm Jesus wasn't real. Man, I read that shit, man, and I realized everything that I went through, it was an explanation in that book. Jesus is real, my nigga. God is real. So do not doubt this shit. Again, if you a young person out here watching this shit, never let that shit leave you. That's why everybody else out here is fucked up, because they don't got no God with them. They don't have God with them. I ain't gonna say no God, because everybody tries to say, I'm not even here to argue if it's a different God. I know who God is. So I'm telling you, my nigga, don't ever let that shit leave you. Life is here to make you try. Life is here to convince you that God isn't real. You got to remember, nigga, the devil was cast down to earth. The devil was given free reign here. This is our test. This is God's people's test. That's why I say in the Bible, everybody is not gonna go to heaven. There's only there's a limited number in the Bible. I forgot what the exact number was, but now you have to account for the large population we have. So it's not gonna be everybody that makes it to heaven. And I ain't even trying to make this something all religious, but I like to always incorporate this shit at the end of the video. Um, nigga, because again, like I said, my nigga, life's whole purpose is to make you believe God ain't real and you was just here by mistake. Life's whole job is to convince you that you're a mistake and everything that you go through is your fault. That's what life's job is. I'm telling you this as somebody who done experienced it and realized it. That's why I don't take so much shit personal. There's some shit I go through that make a nigga cry every once in a while. But at the end of it, I remember, nigga, it's all a test. I used to think that was the goofiest shit when I heard it as a kid. When people told me God put his strongest soldiers through the hardest battles, I used to be like, nigga, what? Why would God make a kid go through that? Because I had to realize, my nigga, at the end of it, we see each other through the eyes. I see you as a kid, you see me as an adult. Nigga, God see us just as souls. I know it might sound crazy, but God sees us as souls. There's no age on a soul. That's why the things that we do as kids, adults, all of that shit, we're accountable for it, my nigga. There's shit I did as a child that I wish I never ever did. But I gotta accept that I did it. Nigga, if I would have never accepted that, and you gotta think God accepted me, even with the shit that I did as a kid. God accepted me with that. Nigga, there ain't shit that God ain't gonna accept you for it. If you feel like you doing something, if you feel like that you're the cause of shit, nigga, trust me, it ain't you. This is a spiritual warfare we're fighting. We are not fighting the people we see. It's the spirit that dwells within them. Listen, it's the spirit that dwells within them. We don't fight with the people. I'm not fighting with John. I'm fighting with the spirit inside of John. Because the spirit inside of John is going against the spirit, his real natural soul. You got to think, why do you think they pumping drill music out? Why do you think they pump a bunch of bullshit on TV, a bunch of lust? They want you to think about ass and titties for you to waste that, to waste your seed. Because, nigga, that's a piece of you that they want to keep on getting rid of. Like I said, life's purpose is to make you feel like a soul isn't real, God isn't real, that you're just here by mistake. Nigga, they tell you the Big Bang is the reason why Earth is here. They tell you that shit to dismiss God. They tell you that all of this shit just happened by accident. Man, when you start getting into science and you realize that nothing on this earth does not work without the other. There's nothing here on this earth that can work just alone. If one element was removed from this earth, it would fuck everything up. If one planet was removed out of line of the universe, it would fuck everything up here on earth. Because, nigga, God creates things together. And they're spread out. My nigga. Come on. Like I said, this whole life that we gonna live right here. So just get used to it. Trust me, man. Yo, you know what's crazy? I used to go through shit as a kid. And when I went through it, I used to be like, man, I can't believe I'm going through this shit. I'm gonna never forget this shit. And then I went through some more shit when I got older. And I looked back on the shit that I went through as a kid. And I started saying, I wish I was going through that now. Man, when I was 15, after 14 years old, I keep trying to tell you, man, something happened to me at 14. I ain't going to get too deep. But after 14 years old, that's when I used to say, man, I wish I could just go back to 8. them problems wasn't shit compared to the shit I'm going through now. I wish I could just go back to when I was worried about if a girl liked me. I wish I could just go back to when I was just hearing my parents arguing. Nigga, because life is going to continue to throw shit at you. My dad told me this. Man, my dad told when I was going through my depression, my dad used to tell me this all the time, and I used to always say in the back of my head, fuck you, man, you dismissing what I'm saying. Because he used to say, man, you think this shit is hard, man. Life is going to throw some shit at you. And I didn't get what he was saying until I started getting older and going through more and more shit. And I started that, and I just let you know, I was like, yo, you was right. Every time something comes up in my life that my father told me, every time I always tilt my hat to him, because at the end of the day, man, he was right. That's the one thing I can say about my dad, bro. It's not too much shit that this nigga was wrong on. There's not too much shit there. There's some I couldn't. There's some shit, but it's so little compared to how much he was right, my nigga. And I don't even say this to make my dad sound like a saint. I tell you niggas, it's two sides to every coin. It's two sides to every coin. A nigga's not always the best. There's times where you're gonna have downs. I tell you niggas, man, there was times where we got whoopings and we ain't deserve whoopings, and he let us know that. That's the point about being a man. You gotta be able to admit when you was wrong and the shit that you did wrong, and look at a nigga in their face and still accept that pain. That's what being a man is about. That's why I'm able to talk the way that I talk, my nigga. Like I said, I got a different type of teaching and grounding. I got a different type of teaching and grounding. Damn, my mouth dry as shit. I ain't got nothing to drink out here. But yeah, nah, man. I just wanted to get that out the way too, nigga, because I bullshit a lot on this channel. I bullshit a whole lot, like I told you. But I have the bullshit to keep niggas attention. Niggas do not listen if you just try to approach them like, yo, listen, little brother, we got to get this shit together, bro. Us as the black race, man, we got to get this shit right. We got to get the families back together, man. Niggas ain't gonna listen to that shit. They gonna be like, man, this Martin Luther the King ass nigga, get him out of here. They gonna dismiss a nigga. But like I said on the motherfucking video I just released, when I call a nigga, hey, listen here, little bitch ass nigga, you gonna listen to that? Niggas listen to that on YouTube. Niggas listen to that. Niggas click on that. And then niggas is able to be like, oh man, the shit that he's saying, he not really wrong. It's just the way he's saying it. I read my comments. I ain't even gonna hold you. I read my comments. And it's more comments of, it was one day, it was this white person who commented on my shit. He was like, man, you sound so ignorant. I can't believe you're saying this. And then he commented on another short. He was like, he said something along the lines of, I watched some more of your videos, and you know what's crazy? You're not actually wrong. It's just the way that you're promoting these videos, the way that you clip them up and put things out of context. I was like, yeah, I gotta do that, because if not, you wouldn't have listened to this shit and came back to the video. So I'm showing people how I'm using their own mind against them. I told you niggas, I study psychology and psychiatry. Psychiatry is the study of human behavior and what makes people react to certain things. I had to study this shit, my boy, because, man, it was certain shit I couldn't understand about people. It was friends in my life. It was, nigga, I couldn't understand certain family members. I'm like, why do these people do this? Why do they do this type of shit? It was shit you could never just come to real. It was shit you could never think of. So I had to read this shit. And, boy, once I read it, that shit made me a bad motherfucker. It made me a bad motherfucker. I told you niggas when I first started this YouTube, how do you think I was finessing features from other rappers out of state without paying them? I got features from rappers from Detroit, Flint, Michigan. I got features from people in Savannah, Georgia. I got features from people in fucking Boston, Massachusetts. My nigga, I expanded, nigga, knowing how to say the right shit and play on a person's mind. Now, I'm not saying you learn it and use it for evil and use it for bad. Nigga, I was using it for good. I was just saying, nigga, this is what happens when you actually learn something. People, nigga, life is also going to try to convince you to just be dumb. That's why everything on TV is dumb, 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 dumb. Everything on YouTube is dumb, 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 dumb. Nigga, they don't want people to be thinking and using their mind. They don't want niggas reading books. Yeah. They don't. That's why they got audio books. They don't want people reading actual. That's why people get most of their news information. That's why when you see these niggas scared about Trump, most of these niggas who you see complaining about Trump, these niggas they got the shit that they're talking about from a fucking Instagram news article. which isn't a real news article because Instagram news articles are not real articles. They're just articles made from people. And it will say breaking news, say some shit like CNN in the corner. These people actually get sued for that kind of stuff. So when these people be out here talking, I'm like, you don't even know what you talk about. Did you actually even read the bill that they're talking about? Nigga, if you read the bill, you would see it, man. They helping y'all niggas. They cutting everything that you see these niggas doing. The EBT food shut off. These niggas really complaining about this shit. One, I'm making fun of niggas because I thought black people had all this money and I thought we didn't rely on the government. But two, man, y'all don't even see, man, it was way more people outside of our race benefiting from this shit. Nigga, when they keep saying black people, Mexicans do the jobs that black people don't want, nigga, I know some people with felony convictions right now who would love to go do a construction job and get paid way cheaper than what they supposed to get paid because they can't get no jobs nowhere else. Nigga, the black man, don't nobody value the black man in life. All right, that's what I'm trying to tell you people. So stop trying to identify as a black man, because if you do, you gonna get hurt, my nigga. If you are proud of being a black man, you gonna get hurt. I'm proud of just being who I am. I told y'all, if a white person calls me nigga, I laugh at it. I laugh at it. If I had a white person call me nigger for the first time in real life, I laughed at that shit. Because, nigga, I don't look at myself as just this black man. You know? And I know shit, that shit probably sound crazy, but nah, nigga, man, you can't attach yourself to all of this shit out here, man. It's gonna fuck you up. But yeah, I'm about to jump off of here, man. Phone's about to die and all of this. Fucking